David, I think, did you have your hand raised? Perfect. Yep, David Ubbett.
Princeton, how would you compare the role of tight ends in this last year's offense?
This role in the offense, I feel like we're a huge part of the offense this year. Personally, I think that we're the man adjusted to the offense, and it's a lot on us this year, and I feel like that we can really take on that role this year and be a great unit, and also a great offense as a team. So I'd say it's a lot different than last year, but mostly I feel like we're the main part of the offense this year, and I'm ready to get everything going, get things going for real.
Wes, then Vince.
Yeah, Princeton, I'm wondering if you could take me back to when you learned that Josh Heupel was going to be the new coach at Tennessee. How quickly were you kind of on your phone, kind of, YouTubing some UCF highlights, and what did you think when you first saw the offense?
I looked up Coach Hype as soon as I heard about it. I feel like he's a great coach. He's an offensive minded coach, and that's something that I really love about Coach. Personally, I feel like he's a great fit for our offense, and I feel like we can make a lot of plays this year as a team and as an offense.
How about the pace of the offense? Is that something that we hear about that a lot, and I'm sure we'll see it at some point, but just how much different is it? Because y'all have seen some hurry up, you've been in some 2-minute, 4-minute, but this looks like a different level.
Yeah, it's definitely a different level. I'd say it's a whole lot faster than we're all used to, but we're all starting to buy in as an offense, and we're all starting to really understand what Coach really wants from us. And I'll say that it's definitely a whole lot faster, and it's going to be fun.
Princeton, you've obviously been through a lot. I mean, a lot of changes in your time at Tennessee, from bouncing around position to position, different offenses, and now new head coach, new staff. How do you kind of summarize this journey you've been on here at Tennessee?
It's been a great journey. It's a blessing to actually be able to play football here at the University of Tennessee. That's what I first start off with. And, I bounced around, but my main focus was wherever I can fit in to help my team out. That was my main goal. If it was at running back, if it was at tight end, if it was at receiver, if it was at linebacker, it's been a crazy journey, but I feel like, I'm here at the spot that the team needs me the most, and whatever I have to do to help my team, that is my main focus.
And quick follow-up, are you excited about being able to show your pass catching ability and maybe splitting out a little bit more and showing what you can do from that standpoint?
Yes, sir. I'm extremely excited about that. I finally get the chance to show who I'm about, show who I really am, and I want to do whatever I can, like I said, to be there for my team and help my team, and really, really show what Tennessee's about.
Hey,
Kelly, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Patrick.
Hey, Princeton, Vince asked you kind of about moving around position to position. I'm wondering how, at what point did you kind of feel settled in at tight end, or are you still trying to settle in? And do you think it maybe suits you best? And I guess how long is it taking you to kind of adjust to playing there?
I'd say I'm pretty settled in. Tight end was different for me coming out of high school. I played receiver. But me learning and coming in, getting extra film and extra work with the coaches has really helped me understand pass blocking, run blocking, running routes was something that I already had. But it's been a great experience. I feel like I'm settling down pretty good, and I'm just ready to get this thing going, get the season going, and finish spring ball strong, and get everything get going.
You mentioned you came here as a wide receiver. You played running back. What was the hardest part about playing tight end? Was it just having to block, or was there something else that was maybe a challenge for you?
It really wasn't a challenge. It just honestly learning tight end, learning what really a tight end does. And it took some time to actually learn that, but I feel like I'm learning it more and more as I continue to practice every day, continue to come in and watch more film, watch NFL film, watch the guys in the NFL do, play tight end, and just the footwork that they take, the routes that they run. So I feel like I'm starting to get, pretty good at it.
Kelly, then Vince.
Hey, Princeton, you mentioned the tight ends having a bigger role in this offense. How have you seen the group come along during spring practice so far? And what's it like been working with Alex Grinch?
I say that the tight ends are coming along great. I feel like we're all working hard together as a team, and just keeping each other going through the practices, you know. And working with Coach Golders is an honor. You know, he's a great coach. He's going to push you. He's going to make sure that, you know, just he's that guy. You know, I have a lot of respect for Coach Golders, and I personally think that he has a great plan and a great offense, and I'm just ready for us to go out there and showcase that on Saturdays.
So just following up a little bit on Kelly's question, you're that tight end room. Talk about two guys specifically and what you've seen for them. One, the growth of Jacob Warren, and two, your newcomer and Miles Campbell.
Jacob Warren's a great athlete. He's very smart guy. You know, he always puts the team first. He's never a selfish person, and I have a lot of respect for Jacob. He's a hard worker. You know, every day we're gonna go to work, and that's somebody that I love to play by. And you know, he's a brother to me, and you know, I have a lot of respect for Jacob, and he's definitely producing a lot, and I'm proud of him. With Miles Campbell, he's a great kid. He's a young kid, and you know, I feel like he's coming here and he's working hard every day, and he's going to be a great player. And he's going to be a great add for the tight ends, most definitely.
Sorry, and also you mentioned watching NFL tight ends. Are there a couple of your favorites that you kind of zeroed in on that you like what they do?
Actually, George Kittle, you know, Kelsey, Noah Fant. I actually watch him a lot. You know, he's a big role model in my life, somebody that I actually look up to. And, you know, I ask him different questions every day and try to learn from him and see what he does as a tight end. And, you know, I feel like he's giving me a lot of information, and he's really helped me step my game up in blocking and running and pass game and all sorts of ways.
West and Eric.
Princeton, how big was it for y'all to get Austin Pope back? A guy who, you know, looked like he was going to, maybe he went to the portal for a while, then said he was going to come back. It just seems like having him back gives y'all a little bit more experience at that group. Just a guy who really seems to help the running game a lot.
Yeah, it was a very big thing. You know, we all have a lot of respect for Pope, and Pope is a huge, you know, huge part of the offense, honestly. And you know, he's one of the older guys that helps all of us younger guys out. You know, he's on us. He's always on us. He wants us to work hard, and you know, he's a hard worker as well. So I feel like Pope is a great. You know, I'm glad that he's came back, honestly.
And I was going to ask you, I guess I should probably knock on wood when I say this, but he saw a picture the other day. He didn't have any braces on. He was out there just to practice. Didn't have anything on his elbows, his knees, his ankles. I mean, how good is it to see him out there healthy?
Hey man, it's a great experience. I'm ready to get things started with him, man. And you know, we're gonna go to work in that tight end room. That's a promise.
Hey, Princeton, West kind of took what I was going to say there about Austin Poe, but I guess to add to that, it's been a while since he's been practicing. It's been a long time since he's played. How is he looking so far? You know, media, we're not there for the majority of practice. So how is he looking so far in his road back to getting back to the playing field?
What I can say is Pope looked great out there, and that's personally where I'll probably keep it at, you know. But I feel like Pope he's going to be a great addition to the tight ends again, and it's time to get things going in that room for real.
We'll finish with Ryan Callahan.
Hey, Princeton, just to follow up on Miles Campbell, any early impressions on just sort of his skill set, personality, work ethic, anything you've noticed about him, you know, just beyond what you said earlier?
Yeah, he works hard. He's going to continue to work hard. He's strong. He can run routes. So I feel like he's going to be a great athlete, and in the future he's going to be, you know, I feel like he can be something great. Myself.
Wes, I think you had one more, right? It's muted, Wes.
Yeah, Princeton, you were talking about Noah Fant earlier. I guess how do you? It sounds like he's someone that you communicate with. I guess how did that all get started, and what's that relationship been like for you?
He's actually family. He's my cousin. I actually found that out from my father, and you know, we didn't really know each other at first until my father actually introduced me to him, and he actually hit me up on Instagram, and you know, he DM'd me and just told me just to keep going, and you know, ever since then, ever since he texted me, you know, I feel like we've gained that relationship together. And you know, every day I hit him up and asking him different questions about what I can get better on, and you know, run blocking, pass blocking, like I said. And you know, I feel like, you know, he's helped my game out a lot at tight end, and you know, learning from him and from a professional athlete in the NFL, I feel like, you know, he's really giving me a lot of tools that I can use.
And when would that have been, that text? Was it just a couple months ago, a year ago? When was it that y'all were able to I guess, meet up a little bit?
I said about a couple of weeks ago, and you know, we text each other back and forth. You know, I asked him for advice, like I said, and he always gives me a response. And you know, I'm gonna use those tools that he gave me, and let's see how it go.
Thanks, man.
Yes, sir.
Thanks, Princeton, for your time.